Alright, everybody. Hello and welcome back to the Mashari Corporate Alliance. In the last episode, we ended off here. And, we have discovered the Alpha Aliens. We made our very first contact. But we need to figure out what's going on. So, we need to translate their language and things like that. So, we're going to send... First one is not too old. Let's send Uglug. As our envoy. Ongoing investigation. So yeah, we've made first contact with the mysterious aliens. For now, we've codenamed them the Alpha Aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications, is where we left off yesterday. So, let's see. So they're actually in our space. Ah! 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 There's There's fallen Empire ships. Oh no, Carabiniers. Okay. Ha! That's a relief. That's a big, big relief. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's see what this is. More minerals in Corsa B. Corsa B 3A is crisscrossed by overlapping mineral deposits. Bands are elevated above the harsh surface by tall, flexible pylons, constantly agitated by atmospheric winds. These pylons sway, and the overlapping bands rub together to produce sonic waves at what are, to Masharis, inaudible frequencies. Science Officer Gabor reports some difficulty in isolating this audio from the natural background noise of the planet, but notes that the mineral bands could, if we so choose, be broken down and efficiently recycled by the Mashari Corporate Alliance. I reckon, let's do it. Look at how many minerals there are in this system!
Research actualized.
Seriously? We cannot lose Xora. Alright. Let's unlock coil guns. We're gonna need to... Okay. Let's just stop there for a moment. The vessels detected in the Hishmal system seem to be some sort of expeditionary across the galaxy with purposes unknown. They have not made any hostile moves, nor is there any heavy weaponry in evidence. Instead, they seem to be broadcasting repetitive, yet not particularly content-filled signals in our general direction. Our envoy, Uglug, is confused, but hopes that the broadcasts will help our linguists translate their language. Curious. And that's pretty much exactly the same. Alright.
A system has been surveyed.
Alright. We need the Xora system. We just can't not have the Xora system. Let's go excavate that.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, what's this? We have managed to decipher the confusing, repetitive messages the Alpha Aliens were sending to us. And it turns out that they were commercial advertisements. Apparently, they call themselves Racket Industrial Enterprises and are part of a group of spacefaring traders that make a living by offering the best deals, or what they claim to be the best deals, to whichever civilization they happen to be visiting at the time. True to form, it appears they are attempting to contact us. We have finished a first contact procedure. Alright. Mashari, we greet you. We are the operators of the Racket Industrial Enterprise, a member of the Caravan Coalition. We travel the stars Our eyes catch all that glows. We gather and we trade. We pass through your space in peace, only to buy, to sell. We will offer you good deals, many things. Just now, our ships are absent. We'll speak to you soon when we come back. Should you call us, the Caravan Coalition will answer. Cool. We've managed to decipher the confusing, repetitive... Oh, okay, that's exactly what it was before. Alright, sweet. So, we have the Caravanneers. You build mining stations. Ooh, what's this? A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Mashari Corporate Alliance, led by Governor Schmort. They call themselves the Academy of Robotic Sciences. Their members have been pushing hard for the advancement of the sciences. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble. One that approves of the government's actions could be useful. Nice. Hang on, I'll be back in just one moment. These are going up unedited, by the way, so you're going to have to just deal with... Occasionally, I'll go silent. Sorry about that. Alright, a new faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape. They call themselves... oh, it's run by the CEO, too. The Peaceful Advancement Network. Their members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble. Okay. Where are you? You should go excavate the dig site in our home system. Ooh! Our scientists have returned from the Zvan labs, unscathed, with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapon strongbox. But to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips, and a grey, unidentifiable matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swelling hypnotically around them, until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid, and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Ah! Okay, so it looks like that weapon might have potentially been grey goo. Yeah. Our excursion to the Zvan labs has progressed our engineering research. Research option gained. Super solid materials. Tech progress gained. Super solid materials plus 30%. Well, rip to those scientists, but we're built different. Xeno Protection Party. All right. I reckon, seeing as now we know that there are other aliens out there, we might want to start building up our fleet a little bit. Hang on. I have forgotten how to change ships in this version of Stellaris. Oh, okay. We're gonna create 2 fleets of 10 ships. Reinforce that fleet, reinforce that fleet. Uh, Ship designer. This is the best we can do? Okay, cool. Let's go leave that to do what it will for now. Faction was founded. They call themselves the Veterans for Military Victory. So military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. This one's probably going to be the hardest one to please. Because they're going to want local rivalry and imperial hegemony. So we're going to start suppressing them. There we go. Got a new tradition. Let's go with the greater good. Our colony has unemployed pops, so let's go with alloy foundries. Nice. Ooh. A base of operations has been set up on the surface of Blurp. Several teams are now en route to the various anomaly sites that our scanners have picked up. The significance of this mystery is simply unparalleled, and the scientific community is absolutely buzzing with theories and anticipation over what will be uncovered by the excursion teams. Alright. What is... Did we find... Isn't a situation log? No clue. Okay. Let's go to see. Can we figure out how to do the... Oh no. Local political drama on Jataramus Prime has resulted in increased support among a small group of rebels. Opposed to our underlying ethics, they increased their support and have enabled... Their increased support have enabled them to gain more power in the region and vote for their own causes with limited success. No. We don't want a militarist faction. We are pacifists that just happen to be following the Bugs Bunny principle. In other words, don't mess with us.
Research actualized.
Alright, archaeological site pending. Most excursion teams have reached their destinations and reported back. Artifacts buried in the ground have been uncovered. Head scientist Gabor describes them as highly accurate galactic laser pointers. Ancient machines that are emitting a strong, tight, ultraviolet beam out into space for purposes unknown. It's a bittersweet discovery. The profound, exhilarating importance of alien artifacts seems to be countered by their seemingly arbitrary purpose. Okay. Physics research. Advanced fire control is good. Alright. Despite our best efforts, the excavation analysis of alien indicators on the surface have failed to deliver any relevant result. The archaeological teams have calculated and followed the paths of alien signal beams, but nothing has been pointed at other than empty space. Scientist Gabor has requested more time, convinced there must have been something missed by the science teams. Alright.
Research actualized.
Ocean ecology management. Let's go with the selective defoliants. Does this allow us to clear... Okay. So we can start to clear these. It's just going to take a while. Have we got any blockers here that we'll be able to clear? Yes. We should probably have done this, like, pretty much from the start. Alright. Sweet.
Upscaling complete.
Build mining stations. Archaeological site pending. Anyone home? The City of Ghosts. A surface expedition has reported back some astounding findings. The planet has multiple major cities. Where is this? Oh, okay, this is Fargus. All abandoned, but built in quite good shape, considering their age. Their infrastructure and urban planning of each city is remarkably structured and harmonious, indicating a highly cohesive civilization, driven by centralized collective ideals. Perhaps even a gestalt consciousness of some sort. Based on the architecture and the interior fixtures, the species that built all this seems to have been small fungoids with a fairly low state of technical advancement. Where they all went remains unknown. Boy, if only I could read. I was planning on recording 4 episodes today, but I might only be able to do this one and the first one that I already did. Alright. Let's go make sure that all of these ships are the best that they can be.
Upscaling complete.
We have Pops without a job. Let's go more agriculture. Because realistically, we have so much food, we can just... boop. And then...
Research actualized.
boop. Alright, archaeological site finished. Fleet upgraded. Archaeological site pending. This one is in our home system. Alright, breakthrough. Study of the surface revealed that Blurp was hit eons ago by a small asteroid impact. The impact was not enough to obliterate the planet, but did nudge a fraction of its original orbit. By analysing the impact, the scientists have managed to calculate Blurp's initial position and rotation, and use that data to rewind the alien indicators to their original position, and there it was. The alien indicator beam suddenly began converging on another planet in the system. Whoa! So now we have a new archaeological site. This one is over on Glump. Alright, the previously discovered alien indicators are pointing at this planet, and we should go down to the surface and investigate further. Science ship, head to Glump. Alright. Let's go get Nebula Refinery. So that's Glump. Okay.
Ships upscaled.
Anyone home? Further studies of the lost civilization on Fargus 3A have given rise to more questions than answers. The plain, sturdy structures are thousands of years old, and seem to have been constructed at roughly the same time. Perhaps as brief as a single century. Similarly, any additions or renovations to the urban structure seem to have been done planet-wide at sudden, widely separated intervals. The oddly punctuated development of this society shows no appreciable change in population size. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Let's go build an outpost over here. Let's just leave our fleets for the moment.
Upscaling complete.
Sweet. Now, build mining stations. Yeah, you're doing what you need to do. Oh, okay. There. Come on, Gabor. Oh. That's a spooky noise. A recent breakthrough shone some light on the vanished city builders of Fargus 3A. Apparently, the fungi species has a collective cycle of mass death and rebirth. They hatch en masse, almost simultaneously across the whole planet. They grow up as part of a linked hive mind collective. In the course of their hundreds of years long life cycle, they spread out and reclaim the cities built and abandoned by previously died off generations. While nearing the next death birth event, they hid some species-wide biological clarion call. Through asexual reproduction, they give birth to a pod that is buried in the ground. As the parent dies, and the body decays and fertilizes the ground around the pod, and the parent... wow, I really can't talk today. And the parent dies, and the body decays and fertilizes the ground around the pod. After a long dormant period, the pods hatch, and the cycle begins anew. Keep digging! Defile their graves for science!
Upscaling complete.
Alright, sweet. Research outpost at Cresham. Let's go upgrade that. Upgrade. Okay, we can't upgrade that one yet. Let's go build agriculture district.
Research actualized.
Auxiliary fire control. Let's go FTL inhibitors.
Upscaling complete.
That'll be useful on our fortresses. And then once you've done that, you can do that. Another breakthrough. Our archaeological team have started their work down on Glump seismographic readings. Quickly isolated a hollow area underground on the rough location indicated by the alien indicators previously discovered. The underground expanse is vast, and despite its mysterious nature, one thing is beyond doubt amongst the experts. It's not natural. Someone built it with a specific purpose in mind. Keep digging!
Upscaling complete.
Alright, now go to Oscom. Alright, something waiting. The excavation crew has finally reached the underground structure. Vast, angular halls and tunnels were explored. A complete lack of adornment made it difficult to establish the purpose of the structure. When Gabor entered the chamber, a deep sound suddenly reverberated. Initially just thundering noise, it slowly contorted until an incorporeal voice spoke a single sentence in our language. Are you ready? The booming voice was followed by a deep rumble as one of the giant walls slowly slid away to reveal a dark corridor. Our scientists eagerly went inside. That's spooky! Oh, we still have unemployed people over here. Let's go. Holotheaters. Sure, why not?
Research actualized.
Okay, the trials. The dark corridor led to an empty, round chamber. Stepping inside, the disembodied voice spoke yet again, saying that only the deserving may continue. Short corridors connected the round chamber to 3 other small rooms, each containing some kind of physics-oriented problem. Gabor believes that these are science riddles that, once solved, may provoke some reaction in the structure, but it's all speculation. You know what to do. Don't fail us, Gabor. Yes. Let's unlock the destroyer. Whilst we're thinking about it, modules. Encourage. Encourage. Buildings. Not sure what I want to put there just yet. So we're going to leave it for now. Let's actually... City districts. That should help a little bit with our unemployment problems.
Upscaling complete.
Nice. Anyone home? A speculative psychological and sociological investigation of the fungoid species culture gave a disconcerting answer to the mystery of their disappearance. At some time, the species as a whole started to question their perpetual, seemingly pointless life cycle. A seed of existential nihilism grew in their entire population, culminating in a final act of defiance against their own survival instinct. Once planted, perhaps even by a single being, this kernel of doubt spread with terrifying speed through the hive mind, until they decided in unison that the last crop of birth pods should not be planted, and they should be burned. Huh! Well then. That wasn't terrifying. That wasn't terrifying at all. Alrighty, let's go head over to Dim. Let's go head over there. And start on the next bit of digging. Ooh. All three science puzzles have been completed in the mysterious chambers deep underground to the surface of Glump. Just as Gabor suspected, the structure responded to the correct solutions for the alien trials. As the last riddle was solved, a cloudy holographic projection exploded to life in the main chamber. It was a fine resolution depiction of our solar system, along with scrolling instructions for various alien technologies. Another galactic position was indicated by a bright point of light. The search continues. Ooh. Ooh. A new archaeological site has been discovered. Schmeg. Okay. Interesting.
Research actualized.
Begin digging, Gabor. Alright. Nice. Ooh. Let's go there.
Upscaling complete.
Alright. Where's our construction strip? Over there. Let's go build an outpost in Kiblar. Then we can build an outpost in Sava. Archaeological site event pending. The sealed bunker. After a long, this will be, yes. After a long, arduous period of digging deep into the crust of Schmeg, the excavation team reached another underground structure. Despite readings indicating that the structure of the building is hollow, no entry point can be found. It appears to be hermetically sealed. And the protective walls are made of some unknown material with extreme structural integrity. Conventional digging equipment doesn't even scratch it. It will require some serious effort to get through, but the project is already underway. Alright, let's get back to the game.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, build mining stations and build research outposts. Empire Sprawl is merely a suggestion. So, we're not worrying about that. Archaeological site pending. After months of hard work using a powerful beam which combines intense fusion heat with high frequency vibration, the excavation team has finally managed to crack the underground structure. As soon as the vault cracked, the disembodied voice recording spoke again. It declared that our determination has been proven, that another trial had been completed, and that we were to be rewarded accordingly. And so here we are. The bunker contained all sorts of valuables, not least of which hitherto unknown technologies which can be investigated further. Ooh. And there's another archaeological site discovered. This one on Gluglosh. Alright. Underground structures are apparently popular motif amongst our mysterious benefactors. Come on, Gabor. Alright, we're going to be getting a new CEO soon. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. And communications.
Upscaling complete.
Alright. And let's go the Sava. Archaeological site of impending. In memoriam, very complex. Extensive seismographic readings have been compiled into a highly accurate visual model of the underground structure on Gluglosh. It appears to be a vast network of angular corridors, each several kilometers long. The entire structure is mostly corridors, with the exception of one open space at the bottom of the building. More than that cannot be interpreted until we reach and investigate this site properly. Good luck! Interesting. A starbase in the Unuk system reports that the Winds of Fortune fleet has evacuated and abandoned a decrepit ship. Now in an unstable orbit around...
Situation
Let's take a look! Let's take a look! One construction ship in orbit. Where are you? It'd probably be faster to just build a new construction ship. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of time to do that. We need a second construction ship anyway, so let's do that.
upscaling complete.
Alright. The science team has finally breached the underground complex and entered the empty corridors. The long tunnels were completely empty. On closer inspection, the walls appeared to be covered in small, strange inscriptions. Translation of the alien language was a highly confusing process, until it was discovered that the writing consisted of nothing but alien names, numbering in the millions. Archaeologists are now pressing onward to the bottom chamber, but their effort is hindered by caved-in corridors that need to be cleared. It just gets spookier. Once you've finished there... In memoriam. Our science team down on Gluglosh has reached the bottom chamber of the memorial structure. There they found an ancient recorded message, some kind of personal debriefing. We failed. The Relentless cut through our entire navy without even slowing down. All is lost now. We will die here, in these halls of tribute to the fallen brethren. We fear the lives we fear for the lives of our wards. The Relentless will find them, and then There's no sign of a struggle, no bodies, only empty hulls, the silence of the ones who perished. Ah. Alright. More traditions. Let's finish Prosperity. And Ascension Perk. What do we have? So... that could be useful. We shall extend our brand and our business to every solar system in the galaxy. Greed is eternal. Technological ascendancy is probably... It's probably out of universal transactions and technological ascendancy. Technologies that would have been indistinguishable from magic mere generations ago are now within our reach. A new age of technology has begun. I'm not sure which one to pick. I reckon let's get technological ascendancy. And as this new age of technology begins, I think we'll wrap up for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, if you did, leave a like. Please subscribe and comment and all those things. In the next episode, we will continue our exploration of these mysterious dig sites left behind by a precursor race that seems to have taken a fondness to our species for unknown reasons. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all excited for that. That will be in tomorrow's episode. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.